jealous lower managers who balked when Andy first proposed to put this on that route.
Turn your lamps on that building over there. Reckon that's where we'll be able to get our hands on the rift modulator.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
Hostilities are afoot! Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Batten scan.
That's one hell of a wall. Going over or under's out of the question.
Incoming. Get clear. Resorting to violence. Go for torpification.
Dogs cocked and loaded.
Just get the signal.
Check your scope for combatant analysis. Mitigating the threat. There be no... Target analyzed. Lay down fire. You've suffered extensive... Mobilizing. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Combatant scanned. Target analyzed. Lay down. Investigating hostile intentions.
Torpificator is charged.
Ain't nothing there.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
suspicious later.
All business. Adversary bomb. Continuing to attack. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Hostile button! Hey, got a distraction for you. You guys couldn't hit the wrong side of a player.
I'm not clear what that roar signified, but whatever issued it sounds fierce.
Up to, but I'm not ready.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Resorting to violence.
Check your scope for combatant analysis. Combatant scanned. Standing by to stupefy. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the Automech factory is advised, should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness. Building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
Hostilities are afoot.
Enemy moving into
Now
home.
you take.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Investigating hostile intentions.
That's the one you need to worry about.
Mental refreshment centers are there to help.
Caution subjects. A security breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect. Repeat, this is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and remain vigilant.
Do try to limit further damage.
Kill for something like that. Lower the rate of death on the job, for sure.
Attention subjects. The laboratory lockdown has been lifted, and your faith in the foundry has been reaffirmed. You may resume normal activities.
Mobilizing. Enemy inbound.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Locking them down. Taking the fight out of them. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Electrical damage. Failing.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Restoring the balance.
They covet. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Come back and stand. Fortificator at ready status. Seems our auto-mechanical colleague should make ready for her next upgrade.
ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on I Red Cloak, our hero revealed her sentinel. Appreciate our society and its obsession with children.
I'd rather starve. Wait for what?
Why, for you to abandon your precious community, to put your silly paradigm in your weirdest way, embrace a lifestyle of wanton consumerism.
Ha! We'll be waiting an eternity, corporate fiend. I'll never turn my back on the sovereign.
Experts predicted you would say that. Middle managers, bring out the brand loyalizer.
Who's there?
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Over here! Behold your head! I'm the one you need to worry about!
And in short order.
scopes for combatant analysis.
Replenishing my firearms.
Standing by to stupefy.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Hastening to cover.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Combatant stand. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
How peaceful walks of my neighbors. Proceeding to attack. I'll handle this.
Purification in progress. They're benumbed.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Hold the hand! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Combatant scan. Negative. Recharge. Target analyzed. Let down fire. Consider self-preservation a priority. I have a fix on it. Adversary vulnerability. One weapon ready, Commander.
Ready to wait. On your command.
Proceeding to attack.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. have a fix on their weaknesses. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Protectorate personnel, only beyond this point. Leave immediately. If you are not of the Protectorate, you are this unit's enemy. Preparing to unleash disproportionate amount of ammunition on unresponsive bystander.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I'll handle this. Combatant scan.
Down. Duplicity. Cut weed.
Check your scope for combatant.
Combatant observed.
Combatant scan.
question again, but I'd expect a lot more personnel around for that this size.
Attention, IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
Be more surprised if it was optional. At least that explains where everyone went.
Unexpected.
Locking them down. Torpification.
Interrupted. Mobility interrupted. Electrical dampeners failing.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Anomalous event. The interstitial hall in Exhibition Tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype Rift Anomaly Modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions.
Once we've got our hands on the modulator, rifts like that might start presenting opportunities instead of death traps.
subjects. Listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone. Some
Wonder how long ago the Order predicted this. Assume the presiding bishop's been keen to the possibility for some time.
The Sovereign's a downright dove compared to the Council. This is gonna be bad for everyone.
Tears as I call upon you to stand tall with renewed zeal. Together, we will finish our great sovereign's work and the mania of those who seek to harm us. And step into the prosperous future our matrix
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. We'll make our move.
You think too much! The Protectorate endures!
Combat prop.
His steady eye above!
All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler the Prophet.
Lost him!
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security. Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now. I haven't the desire to contend with you on the matter. Not when you are so armed. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy. I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second. That must have been so difficult for you. Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of, naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence. I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding Protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here. Help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, in your exploration of the lab, you happen upon the modulator, I surely would not be able to prevent you from seizing it. What I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility, but only if you help me in turn. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need. And if Valancourt suffers repercussions for its loss, I will count that as an added benefit. The prototype rift modulator is currently in Interstitial Hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the keycard and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing. Valancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters. There may be something pertaining to the investigation within.
Never question, never doubted, there seems never lack.
Hostilities are afoot.
City shelter!
Couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Come at me.
Each a vital cog.
Can't attack what's not there.
Fire, move!
Something ain't right about that rift. Though, kinda makes you wonder what might be inside.
Got eyes on some no good.
Now what?
And I'm scared, Commander.
They hate our contentment.
Someone hiding?
For torpification.
Something ain't right about that rift. Though, kinda makes you wonder what might be inside. They really just left the modulator out in the open, huh? Well, let's say we avail ourselves of their poor security.
Rift modulator has been removed without proper authorization. Lockdown initiated.
Quickly, use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far. A crude assessment and utterly untrue. I am perfectly accommodating to non-incompetence. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes helped sponsor this little pilferage?
Act glib if you like. All you've done is illustrate the need for more invasive auditing of my personnel. I'll be sure to inform them of your role in that unpleasantness. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you. I could also reduce you to a state of quivering agony, begging for death. And that would be a lot more enjoyable for me, if I'm being candid. No matter. I will await you in the hangar, where bullets may fly more freely than words, if you survive that long.
Hostile spot!
Proceeding. Combatant observed.
Parasites identified. Improving position.
Combatant scan. Stun weapon ready, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Oh man, you lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. On your toes.
And shimmy to your heart's reasonable abandon? No, that's only for celebrating. Say, remember that time the Sovereign caught us comparing pitchball cards? He was so excited about you having that bit to parked up on
Miranda would have been 17 today. I can scarce imagine her. My little son. Nearly a woman grown. Will she recognize her father, I wonder? After all he has done to bring her back, will she gaze upon him with pride? Happiest of returns, Miranda. I trust this year to be the last one we share apart.
This much more Slove ain't a meal. It's a cry for help. Oh, he really wasn't looking out for himself, was he?
Don't be reluctant to unfold any risks you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
Got my lamp rolling on front.
Every prospective subject, ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. A lockdown. Do you suppose there's been enough?
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm saying I'm totally sore.
They covet our due south.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Very tidy and organized this all is. I imagine Valancourt's dirty secrets are filed in alphabetical order.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first. Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues. There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that came my arm. Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original seed that could lead us to the evidence we need. You've discovered something? I knew it! I am absolved! And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. A man cannot defecate without humming a protectorate anthem. For all the time I've spent trying to unsnarl Valancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems there was yet more I did not know about him. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them. I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt, now. I'm no longer willing to wait for the arc of justice to bend in my favor. Valancourt needs to die for what he's done. If I distract him, can I count on you to do the rest? I'll go first, follow behind, but not too closely. We don't want him to see you. I'll keep Valancourt talking so that you can get a good angle on him, but his patience isn't limitless, so be swift. Attack when ready. No need to wait for a signal from me. Oh, and there's also a rift in the hangar. An experimental byproduct, as it were. I would avoid interacting with it, lest you alert Valancourt to our ploy. What are you doing? I told you not to...
These things take time, Commander.
Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed.
Ready to waste it.
Resorting to violence.
Now that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Have an update about that personal matter. You know, the one that might end the universe. The other universe.